out to what up, my people, and peoples, what's happening? We back, man. We back. Quality Minutes Podcast, boy. It's your boy Yak, your boy Speedy in the house, man. What's happening?
Hello, everyone. How are you doing?
We back at it, man.
Back
know what
at
I'm
it,
saying?
man. Hold on, it's been a while, so I gotta throw in one of these real quick. Definitely. It's been too long.
You know what I'm talking about? What's going on with you, my brother, man? How you been? How you been?
Oh, I'm cool. I'm cool out here trying to sell some t-shirts and hoodies, man. You know what I mean? Trying to get some make a little extra scratch for the summertime.
Right.
Trying to build an empire and all that good stuff. What's up with you, man?
Man, I'm still out here making every minute count, man. You know, livequalityminutes.com for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know, never forget. But no, honestly, man, I'm just living life, man. Enjoying every moment of it. Take care of these little duns. You know, you got to do it for the little duns.
Gotta do it for the little duns.
Gotta do it for the little duns, man. You know,
even when they not acting right, because the little duns don't be knowing how to act right sometimes.
We gonna tap into that later on. We're definitely gonna tap into that later on, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's real good to see y'all back in the building, man. Quality Minutes Podcast, man.
Yes.
You know, make sure you guys always support a brand that supports you. You feel
for
me?
sure, because this is no better time to get some support than right now. Like, we coming out of a pandemic, like we're in that transition on the way out, man. And I don't know, folks are still looking for work. You know what I'm saying? Housing prices are up, gas is up. But we gonna get into it. But like right now, again, we trying to support y'all, man. This brand is about the people,
wait a minute,
the community, the Q community.
Ooh, are people really looking for work? Because there's a lot of unemployed ass people out there who's very happy not working right now, bro. Like, I can't even get a quality sandwich after a certain time because people don't want to take their asses to work. Look, people, go to work, okay?
I don't know what people are looking for, man. I don't know what they're looking for, man, because there's a lot of job openings where I work. And
they don't care. They are not filing for these positions, bro. They are not trying to get these positions at all.
What are y'all trying to do, man? What is it that y'all are trying to work on? Please tap in, leave a comment, and let us know. What are you looking for?
What are you looking for today?
If it's not gainful employment, like, what are you looking for?
They looking for PP loans. That's what they're looking for. They looking for STEMIs. That's what they still looking for. Jesus Christ. Ladies and gentlemen, go to work, okay? We need this to be flourishing. We need you to go on livequalityminutes.com and cop some of this merch, but you can't do it if you're unemployed, okay? Go ahead, get busy, man. Get busy.
Or start your own thing, at least. You know what I'm saying? Start your own thing. Make it happen yourself. You know what I mean?
Yes.
All right. So what you got? What you got on topics, man? What we talking about today,
man?
Jump right in. What's up?
As you guys can see, my hat, okay? I'm repping today, okay? NFL draft 2020 fucking 2. Okay. Ooh. Detroit Lions pick number 2 overall, Aiden Hutchinson, Michigan Wolverines. They didn't fuck it up. I thought they were gonna fuck it up.
You thought so?
For the Lions. Please.
So I assume you think that was the best
show. For shining your light on me. Thank you.
Yeah. 2 defensive ends, 2 edge rushers too.
Yes.
I got my man from Kentucky.
Yes, he's a beast head too. I really preferred that we got one of those Georgia boys, but that's neither here nor there. I'm just happy. I'm satisfied that they went defense because that was definitely a crucial part of our debacle last year. So I am very, very happy that they went defense, man. What you think about it, man?
Absolutely. I've been saying this for years that we'll never be in contention in the playoffs or anything else if we don't have a good defense. Good teams can run the ball and they have good defenses. So that's why I try to take a little, I don't want to get into this conversation, but like when people are taking shots at Matt Stafford, I'm like, listen, this man has not had a solid defense in a long time. But we're not going to get into that conversation. That's a whole another ordeal. But I think it was a good choice. Hope Aiden stays healthy. I hope that, he shows up and he is effective right out the gate. But I'm happy about the defensive picks, man. I can't be mad at that because that's what we need more than anything else.
I'm still not sold on Jared Goff, though. Not quite. He has I think this is a big year for him. Seeing as though we didn't draft any quarterbacks this year. So they have they're going all in on them. They're going all in on them. Okay.
It wasn't a lot of quarterbacks to draft though this year. It was minimal. I think in two rounds, it was like 2 quarterbacks picked in like the matter of like 2 or 3 rounds.
Yeah. So I mean, and then it's still free agency out there. Still a lot of good free agents out there. I think we have we set the core right. You know what I'm saying? We set it off in the right basis, and I feel like I just pray that we do the right thing. Lions, just do the right thing, like Spike Lee say. Please do the right thing.
Do the right thing. Yes, but man, if we could land Deebo Samuels, I know there was a conversation about Deebo Samuels. If we can land Deebo, that'd be solid. Solid offensive line, like I'm not gonna say solid, but better than they have been. Good offensive line. Yeah, we can get some. We got Amara. What's it? The receiver, St. Brown.
St. Brown. Yep, I like St.
Brown. Productive run receiver. Just got my man was it Jamel Williams.
Yep.
So if he can get his knee together, that's another option.
I'm glad you brought that up. Thank you. I'm glad you brought that up. Okay, look.
All right.
I think we talked about this via 2K. You know what I'm saying? The Lions have a history of drafting college players who've had injuries. You know what I'm saying? And I knew they were going to hire somebody. I knew they was going to draft somebody who was hurt. Now, when I saw Williams go down in the national title game with this non-contact injury, I said, oh, shit. Okay, that was my first words. I didn't think the Lions were going to draft up, trade up to get him. But that's going to take away some speed. It's going to take away some explosiveness. I hope it doesn't. But ACL, that's tough. That's tough, bro. That's tough.
It's tough. I mean, I hope they know something that we don't know. That's my hope.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like they saw him running sprints one day and they're like, oh, okay, he back. But I hope that's my hope. I don't know.
TJ Hawkinson as well. Please stay healthy this year. Can we? Because if he ain't healthy by week 6, we need to trade his ass. I tell you that right now. That's where I stand on that as well. Because he's a hell of a tight end, but you can't be a hell of a tight end if you're not on the field. Jeff Okudah the same way. I'm not gonna say he's a hell of a corner, but just get better, man.
You gotta stay healthy, man.
Let's get better, man. Switching it up a little bit of gears, though.
Yeah,
the NBA playoffs are going on right now as well.
Okay, all right. Listen, I don't know what it is, but I really have enjoyed the last 2 years of NBA playoffs, like the format that they have right now.
Yes, with the play-in.
Yeah, I like it. So what are you gonna say about the playoffs?
What are your biggest takes from this year's playoffs? What are your teams that were disappointing, and what are your teams that were overachieving?
Well, I would say this: like team chemistry is super important, and the Celtics showed you that against Brooklyn. Brooklyn has 2 players that are arguably the best players on the court at any given time. Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, easily the best players on the court at any given time. But not taking anything away from Jason Tatum. Hey, Jason Tatum has shown himself or proven himself to be a beast in the playoffs. So shout out to Jason Tatum.
Clap it up for JT. Clap it up for JT.
Definitely.
He deserves this crap.
But you know, but they're cohesive. They're just a more cohesive team. You know what I mean? And you could tell the difference between a team like Brooklyn, where Kyrie Irving hasn't played most of the season, and Durant is on and
Again.
off of injuries. Like it's just like you got to be cohesive, and you see that with teams like Miami, and you see that with teams like Phoenix. They're better cohesive teams,
Yes.
because they've been playing together, and so like that's what I appreciate. It's not just teams with big names on it. I like. I don't know. I'm a huge fan of defense, man. I like the kind of defense that the Bucks played, man. That's part of the reason I like that, why they won a championship, because they just play really good defense. So yeah, I enjoy it, man. It's not the it used to be always like LeBron James in the finals, and
Exactly.
listen, LeBron is the man, but I like to see these different teams in there, the Miamis and Minnesotas. I mean, well, now not Minnesota anymore, but like Memphis.
Yes, man. Ja Morant might be my favorite player in the league right now. From here on out, like going into the future, I just like his grit. I like the fact that he's not afraid of to step up in a big situation.
Yeah.
I feel as though Zion has a lot of traction to catch up to be like, because you know what I'm saying. They were talking about who's going to be the best out of the 1 or 2 picks that year they came out in the draft, and this guy has just propelled himself to a whole nother level in the game, man. And I really enjoy watching Ja Morant, bro.
Let me tell you something. I called Zion Williamson not being successful in the NBA. I called it. And here's why. He's 300 pounds coming out of college, right? He's huge. Pause. It's huge. And so and he plays above the rim, right? He's jumping he's super athletic. I don't care how athletic you are, but if you're that big, your joints cannot take that much pressure, man. It can't. Remember what he did to that shoe? Remember that when he was at Duke?
It came.
When he bust out of that
destroyed the shoe.
What do you think his knee ligaments are doing right now?
Oh, man. Look at the 300-pound guys who really had a long career in the NBA, like a Yao Ming, always knee problems. Shaq. But see, Shaq wasn't as athletic. He was just a dominant guy. He knew I couldn't keep jumping like this. I can just take you down low.
Yeah, he didn't play like Zion. Zion was above the rim, jumping all over the place, physical cuts. Like you can't do that. But you can say that about any NBA player that plays like that. Dwayne Wade played like that, knee problems. D Rose played like that, knee problems. So going back to what you just said, that's my concern with like Ja Morant. Because Ja is a guy who plays above the rim, and he's super athletic. And so unless he changes his game and he's a little bit more of a facilitator, like the knees, just protect the knees, baby, please.
And while we are on the topic of, going back to what you said with cohesiveness on the team, I have to give a shout out to these black coaches that are in the league right now. These young.
Let me air horn.
Yes. Willie Green. The New Orleans
Willie
Pelicans
Green, a
coach.
drug dealer? Ain't that a drug dealer thing?
Right. Willie Green did a phenomenal job. The coach of the Boston Celtics do a phenomenal job. It's I gotta clap it up for the boys, man, because definitely the same Boston team that they all kept saying needs to get broken up. They can't play together. This brother had them. They were at the bottom of the East at one point this season. And now they're like the number 2 seed of them all. They just knocked out, like you say, Brooklyn. Got them out of there, swept their ass. Not even just they swept their ass. Okay,
got them out of there.
The New Orleans Pelicans, they gave the Western Conference champions a run for their money this last series. Brandon Ingram, all those guys that the Lakers got rid of. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself too, Lakers. Okay, wait a minute. I'm glad. Because, see, I was asking about your disappointing teams. I'm going to say my disappointment teams. Jesus Christ, okay? The fact that you brought up LeBron James, okay, I'm tired of seeing him in there, but I don't want to see him not in there at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Because that was just a fucking mess, okay? That was like watching the semi-pro movie team, like with Jackie Moon and them on the team. They're trying to get to 4th place.
It was bad, dude. And let me just ask, man. This is a serious question, man. Yo, what's wrong with Russell Westbrook, man? What is wrong? I'm concerned at this point
I am
because
too.
we're talking about an NBA MVP, like a guy who is, you know what I mean, like compared to Oscar Robinson in his season. Like he was abysmal. He was awful.
I think okay. I do
What's
have
wrong?
I have thoughts about that because
Tell me, please.
Westbrook was one of my favorite players in the league.
He's a beast.
I think the system over there in LA was just not fitting him. I think they wanted him to come to be Rondo, like Rondo was when they won the championship, being able to knock down open shots. But Westbrook has never been a guy who could just open up and knock down open shots. You know what I'm saying? When you put a bunch of slashers on one team with no outside shooting in a league that's about outside shooting, you're not going to be very successful. And not to mention, Anthony Davis has only played another season, half the games of it. They only played together maybe 10, 15 times throughout the whole goddamn season. Like, come on, Anthony Davis. Come on, man. You getting paid way too much cash to sit on your ass. Okay. It's like
you get way too much cash to sit on your ass. Ben Simmons.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Oh. See, okay, Ben Simmons. Okay, look. I know mental health is serious. I know that is. Okay.
At least sit on the sideline with your warm-ups on, baby boy. Like,
yeah, you over there with these bright ass outfits. You had just Brooklyn colors are black and white. You over there with a neon yellow outfit on the sideline, bro, with these colorful glasses and shit. What are you doing?
Bro, why are you dressed like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo over there on the sideline, bro? You supposed to be in the game contributing to your squad.
Oh, and it's like in the team that you at now, it's less pressure on you because you don't have to do shit but pass the ball and play defense. That's it. Run up and down the court, put your hand in somebody's face, and get back down the court. That's all you got to do.
Yeah, well,
I'm sick of it. Ben Simmons, I'm sick of it. I also want to say, damn, because one of my picks that I said was going to the NBA Finals.
I also want to say, damn.
I want to say, damn, Farouk voice, damn. Joel Embiid, man, the MVP of the league this year, broke his face. He got his face broken in his closeout game against the fucking Raptors, man. That is so unfortunate that we about to see James Harden choke it up again. We are about to witness James Harden choke it up again. He might pull a Ben Simmons next year. He might not even play basketball next year, bro, because he about to suck so bad against Miami. They're going to whip his ass that bad that it's going to be so much pressure on him. Like, damn, because he thought he was going over there to Philly just to be able to sit back and play Robin.
Nah.
But Batman got his ass murked, so
damn, you gotta step it up. But no, Miami gonna tear them apart. Like that's just hands down. They're just a better team.
And they deep. They deep as hell.
And they're deep. Absolutely. So, but that's another thing. Like teams that are deep and people who are coming off the bench, I appreciate that, because we came out of an era of super teams where you had all these stars on one team and they were able to carry themselves all the way through. But now you have teams like the Bucks where you have a superstar and you have a lot of good guys around them and you got guys coming off the bench, you got guys playing good defense, like quality minutes, baby. We back to the quality minutes NBA. You hear me?
LiveQualityMinutes.com. Quality Minutes Podcast.
Drew Holloway ain't the best point guard in NBA, but when he comes in, he gives you what?
Quality minutes. You hear me?
Quality minutes, bro.
Hard work. You hear me? He can guard all 5 positions. He puts it all on the fucking floor every night. Okay.
That's right.
Giannis is the hardest working superstar in the NBA. I fuck with Giannis Antetokounmpo so much. That he is a great. Okay.
Absolutely. PJ Tucker. Shout out to PJ Tucker.
Shout out to PJ.
He's not gonna get the ball with 2 seconds left to take the last shot. But you know what? All 4 quarters, he putting it all on line. He giving you what?
Quality minutes, man. Quality. You can't go wrong with quality minutes, okay? Even if you fuck up, if you put quality minutes in, you can make it all right. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
You
I'm
can
saying
make
it
it all
right
right.
now. We are now in the quality minutes era of the NBA. I'm saying it right now. NBA, listen, if y'all take that, if I see that on TNT one day, I'm hiring a lawyer. We gonna
Your
make
ass
some.
is getting sued. Hey,
Your
you hear
ass
me?
is grass. You hear me?
What's the commissioner name? Silver. Hey, Silver, listen to me.
Listen,
If I hear it one time out of your fucking mouth, your ass is gonna hear from my attorneys.
it's right. Your ass is grass, and I'm gonna need that cash. All
And
right,
I'm
so
and I'm the lawnmower. You know what I'm talking about?
you hear me?
I'm the fucking lawnmower, man.
Yeah, for sure. So,
But the league is in good hands, though. The league is in good hands, man. Definitely in
yeah,
good
I think
hands.
so. I think so. But to your point, black coaches successful. NFL, get yourself together, man. Because black
So
coaches
racist.
can do the job, and they can do the job well, man. Come on, hire some more black coaches.
That's why I want the
So,
Lions to be successful, man. We got a black GM, man. Let's get it
yeah,
together, Lions. Let's get it together.
yeah. I think we'll be all right. Because here's what I say: like everything I read about players that are in that program right now, they said nothing but really good stuff about Dan Campbell, and
Yes.
I hope it's true. We doing the show on HBO.
Hard Knocks. Hard Knocks.
Hard Knocks. I'm excited about that.
We got
People
the
are like,
NFL.
oh, nobody want to see the Lions. Ooh, I want to see the Lions.
I would
You know
love
what
to
I'm
see the Lions.
saying?
We got the NFL draft here next year in Detroit.
2024.
24. Yeah, okay. 24. Shout out to Detroit, man. This is our time, man. We got the spotlight on us, man. Let's do it. Okay.
Let's do it.
Fucking do it.
I got a question for you.
What up, though?
I got a question, man. So, and this is random because right now you are currently engaged to be married.
Yes.
So my question is like, if people feel a certain way about marriage, right? They maybe have a negative outlook about marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why do they still get married? Why do they still do that?
Ooh, he going for the juggler right now, boy. Oh, Lord.
I mean, I'm not saying I know anything about your situation. I just know that you, but
this is what I'm talking about right here. This is what I was talking about before we start you. Yes, ruffle some fucking feathers.
All right, uh-oh.
Before I get into that, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you shop today at livequalityminutes.com. Make every minute count. It's what it's all about. Support a brand that supports you. Now, on to his question. Why do people who talk trash about being married still get married anyway? Was that what the question was?
That was.
For me, and from what I am experiencing, because I've known a couple people who got recently married, and because you've been married 11 years, 12 years, maybe almost
12 years in June.
Okay, so what I've noticed now, in my experience of meeting these soon to be newlyweds and this, that, and the third, because they got problems. A lot of them got problems. They ain't going to counseling. They just jumped into it just to say they're married. You know what I'm saying? I think they do it just for the title, to be like, okay, I achieved the fact that I got married. You know what I'm saying? And nigga, that shit ain't gonna work. Okay, this shit is not gonna work. Okay,
it's not.
Sometimes I sit back myself. I know I might be in the doghouse for saying this shit, but hey, it's my platform. Quality business being applied. Okay, me. Do I second guess it from time? Yes, I do. Because I don't be knowing. Because I think the future is so uncertain and it's scary.
It is.
Shit is scary. For somebody to take half of your shit. You know what I'm saying? Not even just the financial part of it. Like, when you invest so much in something, it's like going into a business. You put every last dime you have into it, and the business go bankrupt, and you have nothing left, and you have to rebuild. I feel like it's a fear factor in there somewhere that just has a motherfucker like, oh shit. But I feel like I've seen successful marriages. Like, my marriage counselor is your mom and dad, and they've been together for ages, you know, and just sitting there to talk to them and, you know, hearing how they go through the same kind of things that we going through at our ages. Like, it goes to show, like, it's not an easy task, man. But I think people just do it for titles and shit, and for the pictures and all that other shit, and that shit ain't what it's about at all, man.
I don't know if I'm. Do you want to get married, Greg?
I do want to get married. I'm afraid. I'm very afraid to get married. I'm still scared as hell. I'm afraid because I don't want to fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that's what it is. I don't want to fuck up. Not to say like just cheating or no shit like that. I just don't want to fuck up.
Well, let me
I
just
want it
say
to be successful.
that you will. You will. That's just gonna happen. Like I don't know what else. I don't have no follow up, but you will. You will.
You can't win. See, that's what I'm starting to get to the point of. You can't win. Okay. You want to win, but you can't win.
Yeah.
And I think that's when you win, knowing that you can't win. Right? Am I right?
That's when you win, knowing that you can't win. Okay, hold on. Wait a second.
Am I right?
So once you realize that you can't win, that's when you start winning.
That's when you win. Like we had an argument the other day. Like it was just a topic that I knew I can't win, but knowing that I can't win, I won.
That's very true. Like I've never heard it said like that, but that's very true. Like when you go into a situation, you know, like I can't win this. Like as much as I put much effort I put into this, I ain't gonna win.
I'm not gonna win. In the fact
let me start winning.
Let me win. You know what? I'm not winning, babe. Okay. I am a fucking jerk off. Yeah, you are absolutely right. I am a piece of shit. And I won. You know, the whole mood of the house went back up. The lights got brighter again. You know, the sun came out. But when I tried to fight the fact of trying to win, it was dark and gloomy around. I tried to stand on my ground. I was losing. I lost.
Yes. When you try to win, you lose. Hey, listen, it goes back to the advice that we gave. Listen, you got to learn to shut the up. The best piece of advice we can give you right now is shut the up.
There's no better advice. There's no better advice, bro.
It's not.
Shut up.
It's not. It's difficult. It's so difficult. It's so difficult because you want to say your piece.
Oh,
because you want to be like, listen, that ain't even what happened.
Because it goes so many different ways. Like
that ain't even what I said.
Because it don't even matter what you say. Because I'm starting to notice it ain't even. You could be completely right. It don't matter what you say, bro. You are not going to win. So don't try. Don't try to win.
Don't try. I don't care if you try to make the point that the grass is green outside. It don't matter.
Hey, that bitch is dirt. That grass is dead and brown. You right. You are absolutely right. You could be looking at it and it looks green, but you better in your mind. It better be dark and brown to you, okay?
Yeah.
Fellas, you're not gonna win. Women, y'all ain't gonna win either. You know, nobody wins. As long as you know you can't win, you win. Message. Quality minute.
Man, I gotta definitely. That was a quality minute message right there. Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of word.
Yeah. And speaking of like marriages and not being able to win, I haven't talked to you about this topic because I tried to let it die down in the media before I even talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
Will Smith.
Oh, yeah.
The Fresh
Now this is a story all about how my life got turned upside down.
He was rapping about that back then.
Just sit right there. God, Will.
Aye. So as a married man for almost 12 years in June, you say, with Jada in the Red Room. Is that the name I heard on platform? The Red Room?
Red Table Talk.
Red Table, whatever the hell it is. Okay. How do I want to word this question? Okay.
Just say it.
With their business being exposed, how much blame, if any, do you put on Jada Pinkett Smith for that altercation against Chris Rock?
I don't know how much blame I put on her, because ultimately he made a decision to go up there, right? Like, okay, all right. There's a lot of layers to this. First and foremost, they had some extramarital affairs, and there was some stuff out in the news. You don't put that on Red Table Talk. That's my first opinion. Right?
Exactly.
Like, you don't do that. Because Will Smith, he got a lot of crap for crying and being upset about his wife cheating. Which I think if you're gonna cry about something, maybe your wife cheating of a number of years, maybe that's a good reason to cry. So, anywho, they tore him up on social media. That was out, and then the Oscars show up. And so I don't know what happened behind closed doors, but I know that I've been in that situation before where you trying to just make things right. You know what I'm saying? Like when you see your wife, you just kind of want to make things right or do what you think will make it right.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, Will Smith thought that smacking Chris Rock, arguably one of the greatest stand-up comedians of all time. You thought that's gonna make your marriage right? It wasn't gonna make it right. I'm sorry.
Not to mention he's one of the most liked black comedians. For white folks, they love Chris Rock.
They love Chris Rock. Oh my God.
You just fucked up your whole shit. Like,
yeah.
I gotta commend.
If you would have smacked Cat Williams, maybe you would have got over a little bit, but not Chris. Yeah. Please, not Chris.
Not Chris.
Not Chris, man.
Chris is an untouchable force. Like it was a show. Kevin Hart had him on Real Husbands of Hollywood, the little reality series, and they used to show how Chris Rock would just walk into the place and just get shit for free. Like, man, I'm white famous. Like you say, I'm white famous, and he is like, because now he's getting his Will Smith getting shit pulled. Sony don't want to do production with him. I mean, he's already well off, but golly. That's a $1 billion slap you gave him.
That man, listen, that slap cost you a lot of money. I just feel like, man, that junk should not have been out in the open. I feel like they got some marriage issues that they need to work out, man. And I was a little upset that like Jada didn't kind of say something sooner than she did. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it's her responsibility to control this man, but if that's your husband, if you ride for him, like say something. You know, man, she came out and said, I didn't need him to do that. Like, damn, bitch, you ain't.
Why you ain't hold him down? Like, no, don't do it. Don't do it, Will. Don't. No. But Will laughed at the joke first, though. That's the thing, too. But see, he didn't realize he didn't realize at that moment.
I've been there. Well, you've been in a win. You can't win, but you've been there. You probably been there too, where you in a room and somebody say something or something happen and you enjoy it and you look over at your lady and you're like, oh shit, I'm enjoying this way too much right now.
Yep. For sure, like, ooh, I just fucked that up. Ooh,
I'm having way too much fun right now. Let me dial it down a little bit and check in. Make sure she's good.
I should never laugh at that one there. Let me go get my pillows ready for this couch.
So Will just decided, what, I'm going to go ahead and just smack my mans real fast.
I think it was built up pressure. He wanted to slap other people, but he just couldn't slap people.
Of course it was. Of course.
I bet any money in the world, right? God rest his soul. But if Bernie Mac was up there and said the same joke, I got any money in the world to say Will Smith wouldn't smack Bernie Mac. Like,
but that's the other thing. Like another podcast host said the same thing. He's like, listen, Will Smith smacked the right person. Like, and he knew who he was smacking because, if it was The Rock, it would not have been the same thing. If it was anybody else other than Chris Rock, man, I don't see him doing that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't gonna be Steve Harvey. Nope. It wasn't gonna be Cedric the Entertainer. No,
it wasn't even gonna be me because I would have tackled it. I would have Bobby Boucher Will Smith ass.
Man, listen, I would have 300 kicked this fool right off the stage, man, like Leonidas.
Not the
bro. You wouldn't even made it, bro. Right down into. Right to Robert De Niro's table, bro. Like,
bro, you are not about to slap me and then fix your 3-piece suit and walk away. You fixing your suit?
Back. You turn your back? That's a rear naked choke, baby. Like that. You going to sleep this evening? You hear me? It's sleepy time. He gonna wake up in the backstage like, what happened? A rear naked choke, baby.
You picked the right one. You picked the right one, Will Smith.
Sure.
Jada, shut the fuck up. Just stop talking about shit on the red table, okay? Don't make any more comments. Just stop it. Because I think with that happening, both of y'all film careers are over with right now. Like, it's over for y'all. Like, y'all were the power couple at one particular time in life. It's over now.
Well,
Speaking of toxic couples.
real quick real lesson though. You know, as you about to get married, that's an important lesson, man. When you and your spouse or you and your woman are getting into it, man, keep that stuff between you and her and within the family, man. Don't share that stuff on social media. Don't share it with people who are outside the relationship unless it's a therapist or somebody you trust. Because again, you start sharing it out, people got opinions. They need to be telling you what you need to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, just work it out between you and that person.
Hit us with a message. Hit us with a message first. That's a message right there. Yes, indeed.
What are you saying? Toxic relationships?
Now, speaking of another toxic relationship, I don't know if you heard of this. It just came out in the news a few days ago. Our fellow Detroit brother, Jalen Rose, has filed for divorce with his wife, Molly Curum Rose, with speculation that she was cheating with Stephen A. Smith. Whoa. Stephen A. What in the... Whoa. The nigga with the hairline that's back on the back. Whoa. What in the holy fuck is going on here?
I hope it's just speculation.
It's they getting divorced, like for real. But I see.
No, I'm talking about like if she was with my man, if she was with Stephen A. Smith, bro. I
see it because his swag has been to a whole nother level lately. Like he got on yays and shit. He copped some yays. He got that $100 million contract from ESPN. This nigga don't give a fuck now. Like he just fucking bitches. Yeah. Come on, Stephen A.
Yeah. That's your answer right there, man. That's his answer right there. New contract, new money.
Bro,
I don't care how goofy you are, man. You're gonna attract somebody with $100 million. I don't care.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it don't matter who you are. Yeah, but see, like Jalen got cheese too, but I don't think he got $100 million. He got a few of them in there. He got a few racks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. God damn, no, Jalen, not Stephen A.
Fam.
I can't be a ball player losing my wife to an analyst. Oh God. That's fucking.
Well, at least it wasn't Michael Wilbon.
Please, not Michael Wilbon. Please.
At least it wasn't Skip. Come on, Skip.
Come on now, Skip. And listen to me now, Skip.
If it was Skip, oh man,
that's probably the person who's laughing the most is Skip. Skip is having a great time with this, but see, Skip don't like Stephen. Nobody really likes Stephen A. though.
I don't like Stephen A.
He's not a likable person. You know what I'm saying? Jayla, I just want to say, man, we ride for you, man. You should have. If it gets to that point, you need to leave her anyway. Just leave her. Just go ahead. Come to Detroit, man. Hit 7 Mile up. Find you one of those little hood rats. You know what I'm talking about? You'll be right back in the game, my boy. You'll be right back in the fucking game. Lord have mercy. Stephen A.
Hashtag marriage is hard. Hashtag marriage is hard.
Clearly.
I don't care who you are. I don't care how much money you have. Hashtag marriage is difficult.
One thing that's not hard is for the people out there to go log in to livequalityminutes.com.
Livequalityminutes.com.
We got our podcast on there for the previous episodes. We got merch. We got new things, new releases coming out there for y'all. Happy Cinco de Mayo to all these the Latins out there, the Mexicanos, you know what I'm saying? It's y'all week, you feel me? Saw a beautiful fight last night. Do you know are you up on Shakur Stevenson?
Yeah, Shakur, yeah.
He had a great fight last night, yeah.
Against Oscar.
Yeah, that was a good fight, man. 2 undefeated fighters went blow for blow with the distance. Came out, young boy, man. He's going to be the future of boxing, man. I like that young boy, man. I like him a lot.
Oh, he's good. He's a smart boxer. And he's young too, 22, 23 maybe.
Yeah. Boy got hands.
He's a bright future, man. He's a bright future, bro.
Hands.
It's actually another fight last night. It was Amanda Serrano's versus Katie
Katie some. Sorry if
Yeah,
I mispronounce your
it's
name,
a
but
it was the first time two women have a headline Madison Square Garden for a boxing event. Um,
nice.
two good solid boxers. A lot of people came out for it. So shout out to those. I think Katie won in a decision. Amanda Serrano,
Nice.
she's popular because I think Jake Paul was
They
promoting
bet
her
a
or
million
whatever.
on. They put $1 million on her on that fight. Him and
Uh,
both
uh,
corners put $1 million in. So I guess Jake Paul won his little million. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, Eddie Hearn and Jake
Eddie
Paul
Hearn.
bet $1 million. Um,
I wish I could
but
just bet $1 million.
I like Eddie. I like Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn looked Jake Paul right in the face and says, "You'll never be a boxing champion."
Never. He's not lying.
With the English accent, like, no, you'll never be.
He's not
He said
lying.
you're good, but no.
Yeah, he's not lying at all. He's not lying. Because no, I don't see it. I mean, I gotta give him credit, man. He put some buzz back in boxing, though. What he's doing, I don't necessarily. I never knew who he was until he started doing this boxing expedition shit. So I ain't know, but he's put a little flavor back into boxing ever since like Floyd and them left. So you know what I'm saying. I have to commend him on that.
Definitely.
But if he gets in the ring with somebody who really got them hands, he doesn't stand a goddamn chance. You
No,
not at all. Not
no.
at all.
I don't care how many UFC fighters you decide to fight, or how
Right.
many other YouTubers or whatever, bro. You need to step in there with some boxers.
Yeah,
With
for
some
sure.
boxers. Here's what I think about Jake Paul, and I'm not gonna spend too much time on this dude, but I think he will win some boxing matches, and I think he will also lose quite a few boxing matches. He's gonna be a mediocre boxer at best, because I mean,
He got a good
Tyron
jab.
would
He got a good
he
jab.
do. But listen, you need more than a jab to go up against guys like good, solid boxers, bro. You
For
know what I
sure.
mean? Especially if you're talking about you want to be a champion, bro. You you got to
Come
do
on,
better
bro.
than this.
Come on, ball. These niggas
Come
been
on,
fighting since they
ball.
was 17 years old. You ain't got that kind of skill yet. Not yet. Not yet. You know, and you might not ever get it either.
And here's another thing. And this is unique. I think this is unique to boxing. Is like some of our greatest boxers ever were dudes from the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Dudes from the mud. You know what I mean? When you talk about Tyson, you talk about guys like Sugar Ray Leonard and Sugar Ray Robinson. Like these dudes were from the bottom. And so it's a different, when you get to that elite level, man, you need a different kind of mentality. You know what I'm saying? And those dudes had mentality. They were killers.
I am so glad.
Tommy the Hitman Hearns, Eastside of Detroit.
Bro,
that's a different kind of mentality, bro. You listen. It's different.
Yeah. I am so glad you brought up mentalities and Mike Tyson, because I don't know what this guy's mentality was to fuck with Mike Tyson on that airplane. What type of shit? He must have been on shrooms. My nigga Tyson gave him about 17 rabbit punches to the head. What are you doing? This is Iron Mike Tyson. I don't care if he's 75 years old. I am not going to antagonize Mike Tyson. I don't give a fuck what the situation is. Ladies and gentlemen, please leave Mike Tyson alone. Leave him alone. He's trying to chill. You know.
Like who bro, who do you think you are? That's my question. Like, who in the world? Do you not know Mike Tyson? Do you not know who he is?
Hey, it's so funny because
my man seemed old enough to know who Iron Mike Tyson is.
And you see him.
Do you not know who he is?
I know you know who he is. You can't. You see that tattoo on his face? You see this shit on his face? That's enough to tell you who he is. Okay. And I love the video because they started off laughing and stuff like, oh my God, he's over there messing with Mike Tyson. After he put them hands on, he's like, man, my buddy just got his ass. You lucky he ain't died. You lucky he didn't kill you on this plane, because he would have walked off unscathed. You know what I'm saying? Because Mike is in a mental mind state now, way better than he's ever been throughout his life. You know what I'm saying? He still deal with his own mental shit, but this is the calmest I've ever seen Mike Tyson in my 38 years of life.
Yeah,
like he's always been a loose cannon. Like he doesn't play no games.
Nah.
But that was pretty brave of his ass, man. He wanted He wanted some of them hands. He got them.
Listen, another message. All y'all folks that's trying to go viral, it's you need to relax out here, man. You need to
Yeah.
relax. Somebody's gonna get hurt. My man got hurt on the plane
Man,
because he was trying to go viral. He was trying to be funny, trying to be cute. Like, bro, leave
that shit ain't
people alone. This man was
Yeah.
minding his business. Even if it wasn't Mike Tyson, this man is minding his business. Leave him alone.
And I
Don't
love the
nobody
fact
want all
that
that.
it was
Like, no, bro.
Think I'm on a
No.
flight. I'm trying to go home, bro. Leave me the fuck alone. And I'm so glad that somebody did videotape it because it could have turned out bad for Tyson. You know what I'm saying? Like if this was like 1995 and he put the hands on my man's, they would have accused Tyson for that. Like he started it. You know what I'm saying? Because he had a bad rep because he didn't give a fuck because he still don't give a fuck. But now that he's a established old head and he's trying to do different shit, they gave him a pass. Like, well, shit, you should have been fucking with him. You know, you should have been fucking with him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
leave him alone. But one thing I do need to be left alone was these high
wait, hold on. Shout out to Tyson for not murdering this gentleman on the plane.
Clap it up for Tyson for not murder.
Definitely. Please, thank you for not killing.
Clap it up for Tyson.
Because there's a yeah, for sure. Because there's a strong likelihood my man would have walked off that plane like Martin in that episode with Tommy Hearns. Like, definitely, that dude's fake. Come on, man.
Hey, I gotta get a shout out to my man who was trying to stop Tyson with the punches. Like, come on, Mike. Yeah, just Mike. He just giving him wailing on him, bro.
Bro, listen, I am not trying to stop Tyson from throwing punches. I'm gonna splash him. I'm gonna splash him with water. I'm gonna throw water on him, like to try to shock him to get him to stop. But I'm not gonna try to grab his arm or nothing, bro.
I'm not touching him at all. Next one. I'm just gonna be like my man in the videotape, like, oh my god, I finally seen a Tyson fight in person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I won. You finally seen him beat the shit out of somebody in person. In person, man. Moving on, though. Moving on. Gas prices.
They're pretty high.
Joe Biden, I'm sick of it. Okay.
Yeah.
I know it's a war going on.
No man is safe from.
Right. I want to get my because I feel some kind of way about this. Okay. I'm gonna say my piece. You know, I don't want no war going on. I'm praying for the families that has been affected during this war and whatever the case may be. But Ukraine, y'all rubbed me the wrong way. Okay.
The whole country?
The whole fucking country. Because this video footage out there, they weren't letting black people out of Ukraine, man. They were pushing the black people trying to get on trains. They had to wait for other people to get the hell up out of there. And that made me feel some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? To the point where I'm like, fuck Ukraine. You know what I'm saying? Fuck them in Russia, you know? Because don't do us like that. Because we don't have no problems with nobody. We don't want no problems. We just try to get the fuck out of there because we ain't had nothing to do with it in the first place.
The black people they at the train station, like, do I look like I'm from here?
Yeah,
like,
you know what I'm saying? And they ain't even trying to let them go. Like, what are you, nigga? Fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? That is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck them.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Well, I don't know what to say about that. Gas prices suck.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Gas prices suck, but eventually they'll go down. They always do. Like, I don't know. There was a time. Remember, there's always a time where gas prices go up like crazy. It's usually time of war, and they eventually go back down. But I don't know, man. I don't know. But they're making airline flights super high too, though, man. Like, that's what was kind of irritating is that like flights right now are super expensive, man. So that's tough.
Yeah, man. But yeah, you're right, man. I hope it goes back to normal. Hopefully, because I'm tired of paying fucking $60 to fill up my fucking Malibu. Jesus Christ, like, whoa,
it's too much.
I don't got a Hemi. I don't have a fucking Hemi. Come on. Jeez.
It's tough time. Stock market is taking a hit, man. You know, I got investments that are down quite a bit these last couple of months, man. So we gonna recover. Housing prices are outrageous. Foreclosures are on an all-time high in North Carolina. I don't know about anywhere else, but foreclosures are super high right now compared to.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's time to buy out there. Shit, it's time to buy. Shit.
Maybe.
You know what? Yeah, man. LiveQualityMinutes.com, man.
Live quality minutes, man.
For updates and new releases and more podcast
All of
episodes
that.
and things of that nature. LiveQualityMinutes.com.
Hey, bro.
Juneteenth is coming up. What's up,
Yes.
bro?
Bro, I just came up with something, man, just now. Bro, we gotta have the quality minutes mentality, bro. We got it.
Ooh,
What's the quality minutes mentality? Who got the quality minutes mentality? Who got
that's
the
dope.
quality minutes mentality?
The mentality of quality minutes. Um, that's a hard work Hall of Fame type of mentality. Like leave it all
Yeah,
on the line and do what you have to do type of mentality. That's
yeah.
I will have to say a person that does exemplify the mentality of quality minutes. Hmm. I'm gonna have to say my nigga Snoop Doggy Dogg.
Okay. All right. Tell me a little bit about that.
Snoop Doggy Dogg. Well, Snoop Dogg, because they you know what I'm saying, he sold his name over there. But Snoop Dogg is he is an ambassador of a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
He is a peacemaker now. He's trying to bring everything that was negative together to make it positive nowadays. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know if a lot of people seen I'm not gonna give him shout out on their podcast, but he was on a podcast and
Mm-hmm.
he's squashing a lot of beefs. He's trying to get old former Death Row people paid their royalty
Mm-hmm.
monies, and because he's a new owner of Death Row. He has
Mm-hmm.
a NFT coming on with Bad Boy. Him and Puff doing a collabo, and
Nice.
he's been getting a lot of backlash about well, you shouldn't go do work with them because people died over the beef back and all that. He was like, well, he's always been a peacemaker throughout the beef. So you know what I'm saying? I always tip my hat to Snoop. He's my favorite artist. Shout out to Snoop Dogg, motherfucking quality minutes mentality.
Quality
Yes.
minutes mentality.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that.
You gotta make some apparel like that. Quality minutes mentality. I like that. That's dope.
Oof.
That's
Um,
dope.
I hope it'll work because I don't want to seem like we taken from Mamba mentality because that was a thing too, wasn't it? Mamba mentality, was that a thing?
Yeah, it was. It was. Shout out to Kobe.
Really?
Rest
Okay.
in peace. Rest in peace, Cole.
Okay. All right. We
But
stick with it for now. Maybe quality minutes mindset. I don't know.
either way,
Hey,
as long
we'll
as we don't
figure it
have
out, folks. Just relax. We got it. We got to take care of it, man.
right.
Quality minutes mentality, bro.
Yes,
You know, I like, man. I like 50 Cent, man. 50 Cent, bro. He, started off as a great rapper.
Yep.
Put out some great albums, but to transition into a major businessman and like to be, putting out and producing all these shows and almost creating this universe.
Yes.
Like he's got like the Marvel universe of drug dealers. Like, so that I think that's I mean, like super cool,
That is
man.
the
Because I be,
perfect,
yeah, it's
perfect
a whole
description of that.
universe. I'll be watching Forrest. Me and my wife watch Forrest. We watch all of Power. We watch all of Power Book 2. Like they're all
Life.
connected. Life and
Yeah.
you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? BMF. Like
Yes.
just
And
quality shows, man.
he coming back to back. Stars, y'all better be cutting that boy that check. You hear me? Because nobody used to watch Stars. Nobody before he
Uh,
touched that boy for sure.
yeah.
So shout out to Fifth, man. And since we're on the point of him being a good rapper, we're gonna jump right into these quality music recommendations, man.
Yeah.
Quality music recommendations are artists and songs and albums that we've been listening to that we feel as though we want you all to go ahead and tap in, you know what I'm saying? Fill every
Mm-hmm.
piece. So what type of quality minutes recommendations, music recommendations do you
Oh
have
man.
for the people today,
I
man?
got so many, but I'm gonna try to keep it to a couple, man. First and foremost, Tana Talk 4, man, by Benny the Butcher, man. I don't know how you feel about it, but I really enjoy that album. I don't think it's his best album, but I really enjoyed the album. I think I still like Tana Talk 3 and Plugs I Met better, but this is a good album. Like he went back to Alchemist and Derringer
Yes,
Beats, man. And he went
that's
back
where
on
he
the
should have
talking.
been. That's where he should have been in the fucking first place. Yeah, I
He's
like
in his
it.
bag. He's
Yeah,
definitely in his bag, like taking it back, man.
for
The
sure.
10 more crack commandments, co-signed by Diddy on there. So I can't be mad at Tana Talk for it. Also, my man, push.
Thank you so much, Push. Thank you for coming out like what you did. The Kanye versus for real, bro. He got them both on that boy going crazy. He even got a track with Kid Cudi again. She
Push got more pull than we give him credit for. I mean, he got another track with Jay-Z. He got like 3 or 4 tracks with Jay-Z, probably. He got another
people don't even
track
talk
with
about.
Jay-Z.
Yeah, people don't even talk about that. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all need to stop sleeping on Push,
They
man.
don't even talk about that shit, man. Because Push, he in his own lane. And he got my boy Malicious back on there. My nigga Malice. Wow.
Yeah.
Nigga Malicious. Come
man.
on, man. Shout out to Push. Clap it up for Push one time, man.
Definitely got it. Let me find my phone. So those are my 2, but also I gotta throw out, man. I went to Dreamville Festival a couple weekends ago, like maybe 3 or 4 weekends ago. And so I didn't listen to a lot of him, but JID, man, Jid, man, that dude
go crazy.
That dude
he's bananas.
He's banana
nut bread. He's banana nut bread. For real. Like he got bars, bro. Cole, you got one right there, buddy. You definitely got one right there. You know what I'm saying?
So, what about you?
My quality music recommendations. I'm gonna have to go first and foremost. My nigga Dave East. How Did I Get Here album?
Okay,
it's pretty damn dope.
First track with Redman? Is it first track with Method Man?
Meth. Yep.
Why is Method Man still rapping like this at like 50 years old, man? Come on.
Because I feel like, I know some Wu-Tang fans, right? Real deep Wu-Tang people. And from what they say, like Meth is not even in their top 5 of the Wu. I'm like, what? How? And he's showing why he should be up in that motherfucking ranking, okay? For those who don't fuck with Meth, you should be ashamed of yourself, okay? Because if you think You God or Jizza is better than Method Man, you are fucking bananas, okay?
I think they think about like back in the day, you know what I'm saying? But you got to think about right now.
Yeah,
because I think like if you go back circa 1993, 1994, you could argue that Inspector Deck, Jizza, guys like that, might be better than him. But right now,
no.
Yeah, go listen to him on with Lemon Squeeze with Conway.
Just talking crazy. Meth has been talking crazy lately.
For a lot of years.
I got that. For my young balls out there, man. I like the Future album somewhat. I like the Future talking crazy again. He just talking ratchet shit. I like to hear him talk ratchet shit from time to time. You know what I'm saying? That's one of them you put in the car, you put it on, have some bang in the back, and you're gonna ride out for the summertime. Shout out to you, Future. Yeah, that's what I got. You know what I'm saying? That's the only 2 I'm gonna give y'all today, ladies and gentlemen. Go tap into these albums. Go tap into livequalityminutes.com. Make sure you live and make every minute count every single day, because we're losing people back to back, man.
That's right.
I pray for everybody who lost somebody.
For real.
Because they dropping like flies, man. Leave this fucking drugs alone, ladies and gentlemen. If you know people who doing drugs, tell them to stop it. Slap their ass or something. Will Smith their ass, okay? Because enough is enough. Just say no,
man. Just say no, man. But just take care of yourself in general, man. Like I know 2 people who have passed in the last couple months, and they were just, one was a month away from her retirement. And it wasn't drug related. It was just, I don't know what it was, but it's just they passed, and they were not old people. I mean, they were middle-aged people, man. So just take care of yourself, man. That's the quality minutes mentality is just make sure you make every minute count, man. Use all your time wisely.
Yeah, for those people who ask, what is it about, man? What is quality, man? That's exactly what it's about, man. Just take care of yourself, man. Take care of your family. Take care of your friends. just be the best person, the best version of you can possibly be, man. That's all we ask, man. But before we do sign out, I do have to give a big shout out to one of our friends. He's more of your friend. He was a teammate to you. He's a real good guy, man. He is officially the brand new head coach of River Rouge football team.
Yo, shout out to my man.
Petway, man. Shout it up for Petway, man.
Hey, man, shout out to my man, Eric Petway, man. That dude, he used to block for me in high school. Yeah. And, man, I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him, man.
Shout out to you, big boy. We see you, man. We see you working out here, big dog. Yes, sir.
Definitely. It's so good to see people you came up with, man. Like, win. Yes. You know what I mean? Like, I'm so happy to see him win and get that position, bro.
Yes.
So
long time coming, man. You deserve it, man. You deserve it. Well, from our people here at Quality, man, it's for myself, my boy Speedo over there. Make every minute counts, man. We love your mamas just for having y'all. Till next time, deuces and berries, Quality Minutes Podcast. Tap in. You know what I'm talking about? Ha!
Bye, guys.
Yes, sir.
Yonder, going in, son. Hey, man. I am so hammered right now, bro. Never bold, though, nigga.